Okay, for the first prompt, I actually, as a kid, did not enjoy reading. When I was first learning to read, I often struggled with comprehending the story or finding any, enthusiasm when it came to reading because it really felt like something the teachers just made us do, and I wasn't allowed to pick what kind of books I wanted to read as a kid. Like, you were just kind of told what to read, so I didn't enjoy it as much. I know when we got older to like middle school, we started being able to read books like that we wanted to read, but even then we'd have to like write down what it was about and like what the chapters were about, and it just took the fun out of reading for me because I didn't want to have to do something extra on top of the reading. I just wanted to read it. But as I gotten older, I like to read a lot more. I read quite frequently, probably almost every other night, and I find that I like to read books that are like romance and like my fantasy, and I like to read what I actually want to read now as an adult, and I feel like it's not a forced thing, so I enjoy reading now. But when I was a kid, I used to think it was the worst thing ever. Some types of books and characters and stories that I engaged with as a child was, I really liked the character Junie B. Jones because she was just like that carefree child. She got into a lot of trouble, which I could understand, and then I don't know, she just felt like she grew a bit as a child, and I liked that a lot. And Dr. Seuss was one of my big ones because my grandma used to read that to me, and I just love Dr. Seuss. I remember I had like a little Cat in the Hat stuffy that I used to have that I take to her house when we went to go read the book, so I enjoy that. And I also loved Harry Potter and like Percy Jackson when I was younger, and I still love them now because they're very complex characters, and they definitely were more on the more mature side of reading versus the other side, so I enjoy it more. Now I would say I relate more to the more mature romance books with more mature complex characters, like none of that childhood stuff. It's more of the mature like lifestyle, like, you know, you get older, you get married, you have children, like there's drama that pops up, so all that stuff has came into a factor, and I enjoy reading that now. Also, the last book I read was To Love Jason Thorne, and it's a book I have on my Kindle Unlimited, and it was about a main character named Olive who was obsessed with her brother's best friend. Like, she was head over heels in love with him, and they had this little connection they had going, but of course it was like the age gap, so she didn't really pursue it even though she wanted to. And out of nowhere, I remember he just left. Like, she confessed her feelings for him and he left and ended up becoming this big all-time movie star. Well, in the future, the novel that she wrote a novel about her brother best friend's love story between her and him, not using their actual names. So he ends up having to act out the part of Jason Thorne, which he in fact did not know was him. And since she lost her copyrights to the book because of the movie and there's all this drama, they were then put into a fake marriage I think it was to protect his identity. And yeah, it's just a really cute book. It has a lot of drama, which I like, and the brother best friend trope is always my favorite. So that's what really got me interested in reading the last story. I think I finished it last week, so it was pretty good.